Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Hardnack Farms. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Good iced tea this morning. Good iced tea. Whoops. Had the volume on that one. Whoops. Good morning. Hi, everyone. How are you? We have some serious stuff to talk about this morning, and I have calmed down enough to have a conversation about this. See what everybody else thinks too. Um, yeah, let's see what everybody else thinks. Just based on the comments I got yesterday, nobody in my chat is super thrilled that that communist won. Mamdani. That's exactly what I'm going to call him. I'm not going to mince words about what he is. I'm just not. Uh, he's mm, he's not a good person, in my opinion. For New York, bothers me so much. Oh, bothers a lot of us so much. So yeah, we're about to have a conversation about what happened with the election, specifically New York's. Doing well, so good to be here. I've been helping friends with watch hours lately. Oh, thank you, hon. Appreciate that. I'm glad you're doing good. Good morning, What's Next? Good morning, West Texas Tackler. How are you? What? Oh crap, what happened? I haven't been keeping up with stuff. Mamdani. Mamdani. Yes, it's very bad news for New York. Uh huh. I heard little things here and there about him as he was running for office. I'm just going to tell you my part of the story, and then we're going to talk about him. I heard about him. I heard about some of his radical ideas. I heard how socialist he wants to become. Um, there are things that he promised during his run for mayor that he cannot accomplish on his own. He can't. He doesn't have the authority to do so. He's a commie. Kerry says, "Yep, bad. Yeah, elections are corrupt." That's been a thing. Yeah, he was planted in part of the agenda. I forgot who I watched, so I can't cite a source. Forgot who I watched who said that a lot of the liberal, quote unquote, liberal people who have a lot of money in New York were the ones that contributed to his campaign. Now, I can't prove that. I can't prove that. I don't have access to his campaign record, financial records. I don't know who donated to his campaign. I don't know who exactly supported him. I didn't watch his entire campaign, every speech, every whatever he made. So I don't know. I can't prove that. I just know what I saw and what I consumed. So I'm not necessarily putting that out there as truth. I'm just telling you what I learned. I don't know. I just don't know. Patricia, hi. I'm in Chicago. I know all about corrupt elections. I bet you do. Good morning to you, Patricia. It's nice to see you. Good morning, Chris. Good morning. George Soros back more than likely. Could be. I don't know. Like I said, I heard liberal donors from New York who have a lot of money and influence. That's what I heard. I cannot point it to anyone. I'm not going to say that that is the definitive truth because I can't prove it. Okay, but I'm just telling you what I heard. Which, some people are like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Well, sometimes that proves out to be true. So, like I said, some of the things he stands on and campaigned for instance, he talked about rent control. If anybody's lived in New York, if anybody knows anything about New York, the mayor has nothing to do with rent control. Not a darn thing. He can't touch it. That's the governor. And Kathy Hochul was interviewed after he won, and she said that she's willing to work with him when before she hadn't really. She'd been non-committal. So, um, that is something he's not going to be able to deliver on. It's just not. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Hello, host. Have a great day. Zipotsky. Hello. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're spot on, Cactus. Thank you. You want to take people on the street, can talk about him as he gives free bus rides and freezes the rent. Yeah. Yeah. He talked about, that's another thing he campaigned on, was everything in the city would be free. Free rides, free rides, free rides everywhere. Okay. Okay. That would probably be helpful to a certain part of the city. I'm sure they would appreciate that, but eventually someone has to pay for that somewhere. Talk text mix me up. Slumlord would love that. Yeah, I know. I don't think. See, here's the thing. If you control people's rents, like somebody else was saying last night, I was listening to, if you have an emergency, if you have rats in the building, if you have a fire, if you have a flood, and the rent is controlled, you can't raise that rent or go collect anything more. The landlords can't do anything about recovering loss if the rent is controlled. Emergencies can't help to be paid for. Rent control is control. There's a word in there. It's called control. It's not exactly a good thing. And to that text I just received, I know she introduced herself last week. Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah. So I have friends in New York. I bet they're mad. They could be. They could be. We don't know. I haven't heard or seen a lot of people in New York interviewed yet. So I don't know. I saw the victory parties. I saw people congratulating. I saw people yelling and screaming that he won and they were happy. The taxpayers will have to pay for everything. I know. Government is way too big. Yep. It is way too big. It's all about control. I know. I know. Yeah. Another thing he wants is the city run grocery store. Now, somebody put out a picture of a city run grocery store. I think it was from Cuba. There's nothing on the shelves. You will have to buy what they have. You know, I don't know about you, but for us out here, there are two Safeways, a Fry's, a Walmart, a Sprouts. When Big Lots was open, we used to be able to get groceries from Big Lots too. You can even go to Circle K. You can even go to the dollar store. Rachel and myself went to Dollar Tree yesterday, and I took the time to look through their freezer section. Dollar Tree has a food freezer section. You can buy almost every grocery you need from Dollar Tree. It's pretty cheap. If you have city-run grocery stores in New York, you won't have choice. This store has canned vegetables on sale this week for 89 cents. The other store has canned vegetables on sale for 77 cents. Where are you going to go to get your canned vegetables? You're going to go where they're cheaper. City run, city controlled, government controlled. Let's just throw that word out there. You will have the same products. You may only have a certain amount of the same products. You won't have the opportunity to go to another store because they have exactly the same products for the same price. Yeah. Control equals not much choice. No choice. Seriously. People seem to be happy. I watched about 3 live streamers on the street and they're all about the same. Nobody's against it. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's scary. Yes, it is. The people in New York that don't have a lot of money, which I don't know how you can live in New York at this point and not have a lot of money, but the people in New York that don't have a lot of money, I'm sure, are thrilled. Oh, everything's going to be free. Oh, everything's going to be given to us. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. Wait till the companies that actually employ people get tired of the control and pull themselves out of New York. That's going to leave a bigger burden on other companies, which won't be able to handle that burden. It will implode eventually. I don't think it'll take very long, to be honest with you. I really don't. I have been shopping naturopath grocery sales and member benefits. There you go. Communism is no competition. Yep. Crazy iPad, natural, not naturopath. Got you. Cactus, I am building cold frames so I can grow some groceries during the winter. Good. Good. Do you have enough turkeys, Wendy? Right? Exactly. Hello, Marianne. Thank you. Appreciate that. The mouse was happy for the free cheese until the trap snapped its neck. Yeah, I know. I know. And that is what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. I've heard that too. Don't come to Arizona either. We don't want you. We're full of Californians. Yeah, stay in New York. I don't know. It depends on if they can afford it. It honestly depends on if they can afford it, and it depends on how much he's really going to change. It does. It depends on how much he's going to change. I wanted to read you something. Turkeys are out there now. I wanted to read you something. Uh, we're going to talk about the fact that he's a Shia Muslim. We're going to talk about the fact that he hates Israel and regularly accuses the Jewish state of engaging in genocide against Palestinians in Gaza. He's already vowed to arrest Benjamin Netanyahu on charges of war crimes. He's called for defunding the police. Uh, where is that guy? One thing that I didn't realize is that New York City has the highest population of Jewish people except for Israel. They have 1.3 million people, Jewish people. He doesn't like the Jewish people. I'm looking for the person. There was a chief of something. Somebody just won a position as the chief of something in New York City, and he already quit. He already resigned because he's Jewish. And after Mamdani won, he's like, I know I'll catch hell for everything. So he already resigned. Isn't that sad? Yeah, Florida said the same thing, right? It's sad our governor has sold out and as a globalist sold us out to green energy scam. Your governor? Yeah. Him and whose army? I know. Rome. Hi, honey. Just by chance I see you live. Hi, all checking in at number 9. Good morning. Hello, Wild Edibles. Hello, Stormy. Hello, Mona. Good morning, everybody. We're having a serious conversation this morning about Mamdani and what the heck is going on in our country. That's what we're talking about. There's actually a New Yorker in here, not from New York City, but we do have a New Yorker here. Mona, I caught some of your live yesterday. I just wanted to let you know that. I watched your live for quite a while. Yesterday, I just didn't say a word. I didn't let you know that I was in there. But I did catch your live. Yes, they do, and they're right under Canada. Our border there is the biggest between us. Yeah, I know. I know. What fire? What are you talking about? That was one evil person just hating folks because they're Jewish. Yeah, anti-Semitic. That's what they call it. That's what they call it. I don't like him. None of us do. None of us do. Good morning, everyone. Prayers for us all. Thank you, Wild Edibles. Yeah, I think we're going to need it. Seriously. I think we're going to need it. I'm a transplant from South Florida. I know. I know. Um, he's just not going to be good for New York, period. He's not. And he's already been criticized. Apparently, now I did watch a couple of his videos. So he was real mild, real friendly, full of smiles, conversations, talking mild manner, the whole thing when he was campaigning. During his victory speech, he was a lot louder and people got a little different look of him, and all of a sudden they kind of paused a little bit. It's like, uh-oh. Yeah, a lot of people are predicting that he's just going to hit the mayoral position full force. He's going to come out swinging and he's going to start changing all kinds of stuff. We don't know. We don't know that. We don't know what he's up to. We don't know what he's going to change, what he's going to implement, what he's going to say, what he's going to try to do. So, yeah. Since when does a mayor have so much power? Our mayor is just a vote in case of a tie. He doesn't, Mona. He's talked about the things he wants to do, but he has no access nor ability nor authority to control the rent, to make the grocery stores government run, to make the transportation all free. He doesn't have that control. He campaigned on all that stuff, in my opinion, just to get the votes, just to get all the votes. Now, whether they actually cheated in the election or not, I personally cannot say. As this channel owner, I'm not in New York. I didn't see anything, so I don't know if they cheated in the election or not. But some of us do have theories as to elections as of late being quite corrupt. So, yeah. Mossad would have a field day with him, I'm sure. Yeah, New York is one of those states where they got a whole bunch of new people too. Yes, that is true. Uh-huh. Oh, we got 2 out of 3 Wendy's this morning. Good morning, ladies. Liberals always start changing their first day. If I remember right, they could become citizens quickly like they do here. Yeah. Remember, a city council has first day. Yep, exactly. Yep, they do. And I don't think people understand that. I don't think some people understand that. Hi, what are you doing? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out? What are you doing? I'm talking to my cat, by the way. Hang on. Do you want to go out or not? You're just sitting there staring at me. I guess you can sit there and stare at me longer then. No ID required in New York to me. That is cheating. Oh, did he talk about that too? No ID? Oh, hang on. Now, that's not something I know. I didn't hear that one. Hang on, Mona. Hang on, Mona. Let me see. Um, no ID for what? Specifically. No ID required in New York. To me, that is cheating. No ID for what, Mona? Be more specific. No cheating, just new citizens. That's all the same. Goes here. It's not cheating if they're citizens. Yeah. You can call me Wendy, then you have 3. Oh, no ID, even better. Doctor's appointment today. Okay. We have to show ID. So do we. Whoa. What? No ID? No wonder he's in. Most times I voted, they checked my driver's license where we live. Yeah, you have to show to vote. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay. It says here, that news reports indicate that other people, not him himself, however you say that, has commented on the fact that no ID is required for general registration voters in New York City. Specifically, figures like Elon and other conservatives have criticized the election process. And they pointed out the photo ID is generally not required for voting in New York City. Oh, wow. So do they have so much facial recognition that it doesn't matter? I don't know. I don't know. We have never had to show ID unless you are applying same day. We have to be on the register. Yeah, I remember you talking about your process in the state you live in. Uh-huh. It's a pretty good one, actually. I wish other states would adopt that. I like that state's voting. There's hardly any way to cheat in that particular state, in my opinion. I guess there could be still, but whatever. Liberals want people to be able to vote without ID. You know what I'm tired of? And I'm not going after anybody or putting anybody down. Here's what I'm tired of. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Republicans' fault. No one takes accountability for whose issue it actually is. What I'm tired of is the blame game. That's what I'm tired of. Stop pointing fingers. Because, you know, the old adage, you've got one finger pointed out at somebody else, but the rest of them are pointed back at you. I really, really wish people would take more accountability. I really wish people had more integrity than they do now. But they don't seem to. I do. I'm sick and tired of both sides. So and so side did this, and so side did this, and a Republican said this, and a Democrat said this. Could we stop with the blaming and sit back and take responsibility for our actions and stop pointing fingers at each other? My God, grow up and act like an adult. I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it. Funny note, Stormy Wind was created because most of my life I went through hurricanes all my life in Florida. Exactly. Yeah, but if you have a sad story and no idea, they might let you anyway. It's possible. I don't know. As a result, I got PTSD. Got you. No, they want to cheat. No, they just don't want voter ID. I don't mind showing my ID. It's both of them. It is. We must be registered and show ID before you can vote in Missouri. Got you. Uh-huh. It's scary, all the changes and taking our constitutional rights away and package it up real pretty. I know. Yeah, I've been realizing lately I can't blame my mother for everything. You're funny. You're funny. Yes, North New York. We have to show ID in Florida, and mailing is by request only. Nice. Good morning, Vietnam. Seemed like a good time to say it. Good morning, Dennis. Good morning, happy Thursday to Dennis and JoJo. Good morning to both of you. It's what we do about it and how we react. So yeah, that too. That too. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. Good morning, Michelle. Happy Thursday to you. We are having a conversation about New York. I calmed down enough to have this conversation yesterday afternoon. What was it? In this house, we were talking about something. Rachel has a different opinion from myself and her father, which makes complete sense. We have a decent sized age gap in our house. And Rachel was saying, I hate the two-party system. I said, well, and then we looked at her and we said, well, socialism doesn't work anywhere you install it. So what do you prefer, child? What do you want? And she's like, well, I can't stand the people that we've been given to vote for. And I told her, I said, I can't either. I've had a couple of live streams about this. Could we have people to vote for that have not slept around on their spouses, that are not drunks and druggies? Could we have people that haven't cheated on their taxes, that haven't cheated on their spouses, that haven't lied, that haven't been part of Ponzi schemes? Could we have a better quality person to vote for in an election? So we had a discussion here yesterday, and I looked at David and I raised my voice, and I was really mad yesterday, still, about Mamdani, and I still am. The title of my live stream, I'm not kidding. New York City just opened up Pandora's box for other cities for this to happen in. He's a Shia Muslim. Do you guys know what that means? And I am not picking on Muslims. He is a self-proclaimed Shia Muslim. So that gives us free range to talk about that. We must pass the SAVE Act before 2026, requiring proof of citizenship to vote in federal elections. Okay. Good morning, Ugh. So what does everyone think? Well, right now everyone's they're not very happy, just like me. And that's just a blanket statement. It's not too good of a morning, but we both woke up on this side of the daisies. There you go. There you go. Yes, ID to vote is a great start for every state. You don't need ID, but you can't vote without it. Yep. There's a grassroots movement here in Oklahoma. We are starting to wake up the sleepy folks and get them to vote. Good. Good. I was and still am about that subject. I hear you. Means oh, there's a statement. I am not going to read that out loud. Oh, I am not going to read that out loud, but that is funny. Oh, hi. Not all of us attack good people. Yeah, I know. I know. I need more coffee, y'all. No problem. No problem. Go for it. They can take that, a Shia law and shove it. I know. I know. You have to show all kinds of ID paperwork in Nazi Germany during World War II. Are we following in Hitler's footsteps? To me, we're close to it. Chris put a comment the other day on one of my posts about us being like Russia. It's the fact that we as Americans are talking about other countries and starting to make and draw that comparison. Wow. Wow. We are all coming to a similar conclusion, aren't we? We are. We're coming to a similar conclusion. We've been voting out some of them rhinos. Yeah, and more of them need to be voted out. We've had conversations about term limits. We've had conversations about what do you guys think about what did he say? The nuclear option and goats. Yeah, we have to have proof of citizenship to even register. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. It boils your blood. I know. I'm angry too, Chris. I'm going to say this out loud. I am disappointed in my country. I am extremely disappointed in my country. 9/11 was not that long ago. We know the names of the people involved, right? Right. And look who they just elected. So, yeah, sitting here shaking my head. They opened up Pandora's box. I'm going to keep saying it. I will. I'm going to keep saying it. They started it. They started it. They opened up the box. Now it can happen in other states. The next elections. People can put themselves into place. This guy is only 34 years old with no experience whatsoever. How the heck did he get in and how did he get elected? Let's just throw that question out there. Let's throw that out there. He's 34 years old. How in the world did this gentleman get elected in New York City with no experience whatsoever as mayor of New York City? He has free reign of all of it. That's a scary concept. We don't know what the businesses are going to do, the mid and the small businesses in New York. We don't know if they're going to start feeling the pressure and want to relocate. We don't know what effects his policies are going to have on the city. Same here, Cactus. Yep. That heard free and don't understand that nothing is free. I know. And their taxes in the city is going to go through the roof. Oh, that's another thing he wanted to do. I forgot about that. That's another thing he wanted. He wants to raise the minimum wage in New York. I'm not sure if it's just the city or if it's all of New York, but he wants to raise the minimum wage there to $30 an hour. 30. 30. Anybody know what that does to the rest of your town? Because I know what that did here. I forgot how long ago that was. I should have looked it up. I could look it up now. I'm going to do that now. Hang on. I'm going to look this up. Yeah. How long ago was this? When did it vote? Yeah, every January it goes up. But when did we vote for that? That doesn't tell me when. 206. Oh, when did that start? When was that? Hang on. Let me find you a date. Because this is important to me. Hang on. 2016. Ah, okay. 26. Okay. Okay. That's when. All right. Now I have something better to tell you. Okay. All right. Here we go. That's what. All right. Money, new citizens. It was planned. I don't believe he actually won the vote. I don't know. I don't know, Wendy. I don't. And shows up straight out of nowhere. Yeah. See? I don't appreciate that. I'm going to throw that out there too. I don't appreciate. Where the heck did he come from? Where did he come from? So now they have a rapper and an ex-bartender in New York, top positions politically. Yeah. Yeah. We train the pilots here in the United States, and they use Microsoft Airplane Simulator to fly into the towers, which are on the city. Yeah. I don't want the government coming in telling me what to charge customers and control my farm. I'm already inexpensive, right? It has to be just the city. He's only the mayor, not the government. I know. I know. But $30 won't go far with flat in and everything else so expensive. Yeah. 20 years ago, a pack of cigarettes in New York was $20. I bet they're 50 now. Oh my goodness. I don't know, Carrie. They're at it again. Just took my last shot of Ozempic. Trying to get more meds. Getting the runaround again. Can't get help to get the Ozempic taken care of because I'm a senior on Medicare. Do you guys see that? Do you see that statement right there? I'm shaking my head again. We have funky things happening here. One party member just traded sides. No thoughts of the people who voted for that party, just basically lost because he traded teams. Wow. We may or may not have an election Christmas time. Oh my goodness, wild edibles. Canada is something else, you know? Mass exodus of job creators, mass exodus of law enforcement. 500,000 people are already making plans to leave. We'll see, Mona. We'll see. I don't speculate like that. No offense to you, but I do not speculate like that. I'm a wait and see kind of person. I'm a wait and see kind of approach. I'm going to wait and see how much all of this affects everybody. So, yeah, I have part A, B, and D. The D is stopping me from getting help. I'm so tired of it all. Give me my medicine. I agree. I agree. The D is stopping you. Can you drop the D part? I don't know. Does that affect anything else? I don't know. I don't have Medicare. So I do not know. Wow, Dennis, the medical industrial is so corrupt. And the insurance scam companies. Oh, yeah. Prayers continue lifted with Miss JoJo. Absolutely. You're back. Welcome back. Our budget is way more than it was before, and they were freaking out about that one. Need prayers for Canada. Definitely. Definitely. Good morning, Lynn. Happy Thursday. Good morning, Debs. Happy Thursday. Socialized medicine isn't what people think it is. I know. I know. I don't know how many of you know Howie's story about free healthcare in Canada. And do you guys remember us talking to Tony off and on when he needed his hernia surgery? And every time he'd say he was going to the doctor, they wouldn't give it to him, and they wouldn't give it to him, and they wouldn't give it to him. Do you remember that? Free socialized stuff is not what it's cracked up to be. It never will be. Because they want too much control and people get their hands in it and it messes everything up. I love my country, just not too happy with our governments. I agree. I miss some. Canada and New York are really close and are acting more and more alike. Yeah. Hey, Deb, I can't tag on this iPad. Good morning, friends. You're okay. Love my country, just not happy with her. I'm not either, Deb. I'm not happy with my government. I've not been happy with my government for the last year. My daughter is deaf and she works but doesn't make enough money. They are taking away her disabled SS. It came from her dad's Social Security. Really? What the heck? Why would they take that money away from her? She's deaf. She needs... See? There is a big difference between people who actually need help and for people who are just lazy shits and got way too comfortable. Canada is pure evil. Prayers for you all, right? Prayers lifted up for that. Yeah. All that matters is family and friends. There's a lot more that matters than that. There's a lot more that matters than that, in my opinion, Stormy. There's a lot more that matters than that. Everything that's going on is affecting all of us in some shape or form. And the fact that New York just allowed this just opened up a box. Yep, it did. It just cleared the way and opened it up for other states for this to happen into. And that's the scary part. Once you open up the box, you can't close it. You can't. Oh, yeah, I get free health care and most of my drugs paid for, but I'm a natural kind of person and nothing of that is covered. Right? Yeah. So corrupt. I know. She tries to work, but people don't want to hire her because she's hard to understand. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's the problem everywhere, Cactus. There's those that take advantage of it, and they're the ones that ruin it for everyone. I know. I know, Debs. I know. That's part of the problem, too. Yeah, I know my natural stuff is expensive, and it works so much better. Yep, I agree. Absolutely terrifying. What happened with Howie? Oh, you didn't know? Maybe you were gone. I think this is when you were watching that other channel and not in here. Um, what happened to Howie? I will tell you because it's on public record and he has spoken about it himself on his channel. So we can share Howie's channel, Food Forest Permaculture. If someone of you would love to share his channel link, he has spoken about this openly on his channel. So I'm not saying anything that he hasn't already himself. Um, he had a mass, Stormy. He had a mass. And Canada and the doctors thought it was cancer. So he went in for a round of chemotherapy. The chemotherapy made him sick. I mean, sick, sick, really sick. Um, so he went in for more testing and found out that the mass was not cancerous. Okay, not cancerous. His doctors wanted him to go through another round of chemotherapy, even after it was proven it wasn't cancer. He told them no. They refused to pay for the rest of his medical. He had to go outside of his own country. He did not tell anybody where he went. I don't know. Nobody knows except him and his wife. Okay? But he had to go out of his own country to get the surgery, the life saving surgery that he needed. Now that's free healthcare for you. Yeah. So that's what happened with Howie. That's not okay on any level. That's not okay. If you find a treatment that works, use it. But if it's not cancer and they still order you to do it, no. Nope. Escape from New York may become a thing. It could be. MLPS voted out Elon Omar's buddy. Ah, okay. Canada is not our leaders. The people and the ground under our feet, we mostly good, but some of our evil. The maps and numbers show it and link it to New York area too. Ah, that's interesting. Uh-huh. Wait till they start outlawing toys. Right? Get this one. I got a letter in the mail yesterday, an invoice for $80 from a simple procedure from February of 24. Wow. Now that's interesting. I used to watch it, but yeah. Mona, the movie Escape from New York keeps playing in my mind, right? I followed Howie for many years. Socialism medicine is so evil. Yes, hard neck. I know. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Socialist healthcare. Yeah, that's what happened to Howie. That's not okay. Why in the world would they order you to go through chemotherapy when they've already proven it's not cancer? You're poisoning your body. The chemo made him so sick, so very sick. So yeah, there's your free healthcare for you. They want to take the people out. I followed another channel. The guy passed away because he needed healthcare and didn't get it. Lots of people miss it. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I could talk about that too. I know I've seen that over and over again. Complicated rare disease and wanted to charge him huge amounts for experiments. Offered made. Prayers and strength pulled him through, and yes, healing adventure. Nice. I pray he's still okay. Yeah, Howie is nice and healthy. Where I live, it gets so cold, no one wants to live here. I would agree with that. It does get so cold where you're at. I wouldn't want to live there either. I have lived in the desert way too long. I could not live in a very cold climate like where you live. I would literally freeze and be sick every winter until maybe I got acclimated to it. I don't know. I don't know if I could ever get acclimated to that kind of cold. Like North New York, Tiny Soda, Upper Michigan. When I say Tiny Soda, I mean Minnesota. It's from a cartoon I watched a long time ago. They call it Tiny Soda instead of Mini Soda. I'm sure you get the joke. Please tell me you get the joke. Oh, made up here scared. Yes, ma'am. I do not like that whole concept. That's another easy concept. Oh, you don't want to be here? Just give us a call. We'll just yeah, no problem. We'll just take care of another. Oh, I don't like that concept. A friend of mine explained the free healthcare in the UK. They pick and choose what a person needs. Talk about Wheel of Fortune. Oh, really? Now, see, that's not something I actually knew. Like workable information in my head, like I can just pick that out. I knew that Canada had free healthcare, but I didn't know about the UK. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I get bouts of depression, and right now they can't offer me to people who have mental health problems. It's a complicated fight. Well, you know what? I'm glad they can't. Wild edibles. That would be a complicated fight because why would you offer that to somebody who later on down might get feeling better and they still wanted to be alive? Not, I know what I just said, and I know what I mean. People aren't always depressed. You can get out of it. You can fight out of it. I've been depressed a couple times in my life. I have. I'll be completely honest with you. First time was when I was young, and I know why it happened too. And somebody helped me out of it because they realized where I was. And that happens to be my mom. She realized what was going on and she pulled me up out of it and helped my situation. And I came out of my depression, thank God. But I have been depressed a couple of times in my life, so much so that I've just been debilitated. Um, yeah, I don't think I've ever shared that with you guys before. That's all right. That guy was in Canada. I wasn't specific. Sorry. You're okay. People die outside. They do. I bet they do. They die outside here too, honey, but for different reasons. Our heat. Chemo kills. That's why they want folks on it. Big pharmaceutical companies run everything. They want more money. They are greedy sons of bitches, aren't they? They are. We are 80 miles west of Ottawa. Wow. It's cold. It's 38 in Indianapolis, right? Wow. Now they say no herbs when you go on chemo. Really? Interesting. Hi, Tammy Zulu. Hi, Cactus and Chatters. Hope everyone's having a blessed day. I think so, so far. So far. It's only 6:43 in the morning here. So far, it's been blessed. I'm so sorry, Canada, right? Good morning, Zulu. Yep. Nothing's free. Someone has to pay for stuff. Yeah, always. Yeah. My sister can't walk now, and she has an electronic wheelchair now, and it's helped her so much to get out. I bet. Our high Saturday is going to be 35. Oh, oh, my goodness. That is too soon. Wow. Yeah, but everyone who wants to end it has a mental health problem, period. I've been fighting that all my life. We are meant to be here and we are not meant to take our own. It's not right. I agree, Wild Edibles. I do. I agree with that. It isn't right to take our own. I agree with that statement. Yep, I always have. It's not up to us to take our own selves out. In my opinion, Sue, unaliving yourself is the cowardly way of going out because you're robbing yourself of problem solving. You're robbing yourself of other people you would meet. You're just robbing yourself, period. That's selfish. To take yourself away. I've always felt that way. Yep, I agree. My husband realized I was shutting down and not talking to my awesome friends. He told me to get with my friends. This country is too depressing to me. I understand. Yeah, I do. Is Rome here? I need a laugh. She was here. She was here. I don't know if she's still here. Mild edibles, herbs won't work after T cells are dead. Oh. Oh. Okay, Gary. Okay. I understand people hurting and pain, suffering. I understand, but we are not meant to do that. I agree. I agree, sweetie. Yeah. That's my position on things too. It can't be that bad that you have to take yourself out. It just cannot be that bad. And if it is that bad, then you need to go talk to somebody. I don't care who you talk to, but you better start talking to somebody because that is not the answer. And it never has been, in my opinion. That's not okay. Somebody will miss you somewhere, and you're going to cause that person pain too. So, yeah, suck it up and deal with it, Buttercup. Life's hard. It is. But it gets better when you surround yourself with people who actually appreciate you and support you. There's that too. Sunday here in the Ozarks of Arkansas will be 46 for a high. Wow, 46 for a high, Chris. Oh, ooh, that's chilly. Yeah, that's chilly. All my convoy family arrives tomorrow. Happy, happy. Yeah, like I said, I saw a lot of your live, Mona. It was pretty cool to see. There was a lot of stuff going on. Don't laugh, my friend is coming from Arizona. She is my ex-husband's second ex-wife. We've been best friends for over 30 years. Oh, really? No, I'm not laughing. Wendy from Hardneck Farms. I don't know if you know, but I live in my ex-husband's house. I have my own bedroom. I've been here for, I don't know, 3 years now? 4 years? Three, four, wait, almost 4 years. I've been back here for almost 4 years. Chris needs to put on his pink tutu and do a video of him dancing in his apartment. I will not watch that. I just, I'm just going to throw that out there. I will not watch that. Oh, 37 in North New York. Wow. Yeah, that'll save the day, Dennis. High of 40. She's just been listening. Okay. Well, if they say no to natural herbs, then I say I'm going to do more of them, right? In July, my stepdad took his life. Oh, it hurt his wife, my biological mom, kids, and grandkids. Oh, wow. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It hurts the people left behind because they never fully understand. Yeah, damn. Sorry about that, Wendy. Most people will talk to you. Some can be dicks, though. I know. So find a friend or church or someone else safe to talk to. I know. I know. Some people can be dicks to talk to. But find somebody to talk to if you're that upset about stuff and things. Please find somebody to talk to. I started burning lean this week and it helps so much better than liquid. Oh, yeah? Well, good. Mona talks about that a lot. Chris is 47 here already. Wow. Violets and Johnny jump ups. Got you. You might be a redneck if you think a spa day means hosing off in the front yard. Oh, good one, Rome. Dad joke. I used to play piano by ear, but now I use my hands. Good job, Deb. I like it. Oh, I like it. They taste good and read up on them. I got you. Okay. She was amazing stepmom to my daughter, and she divorced him shortly after marrying him. She's awesome. I can get along with anyone unless they don't want to. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I get along with a lot of people too. I do. I get along with a lot of people. I just don't always invite a lot of people into my circle. How about that? Yeah. You might be a redneck if your coffee table used to be a cable spool. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. You might be a redneck if your Christmas lights stay up until at least July 4th, right? Yeah, then just switch them out, make them red, white, and blue. Oh, that's funny. Hugs. Yeah. He was a veteran. He had PTSD and lots of pain. He couldn't handle it. He also suffered from schizophrenia. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. Got you. That would be quite difficult. That's in the summer here when you can't get cold water. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. You cannot get cold water. For those of you that don't live here and will never live here, in the summertime, and I don't care where you live in Arizona, it does not matter. When you turn on the cold water tap, you don't get cold water. It's always warm. Oh, it's true. It's true. It's true. Cute joke. Yep. Yeah, it keeps my lungs clear even though I smoke 2 packs a day. Wow, Mona. Sheesh. You might be a redneck if your idea of romantic lightning is a bug zapper at sunset. If your idea of quality entertainment is a 6 pack of beer and a bug zapper, there you go. Mona, what do you take? It's the Moline stuff. Oh, that's funny. You're good folk, Cactus. Thank you. I enjoy your friendship. Plus, you like rocks. You just have to be good. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate I try to be a good person. I think I'm going to tell you that I am a good person because I get torn down, lied about, rumored about, thrown to the side, discussed heavily all the time. So I must be doing something right and I must be a halfway decent person if I get talked about, rumored, lied about, gone after, sought after. It's unbelievable the amount of bullshit I have to put up with on YouTube. Honestly, so I must be a halfway decent person and doing something right. Thank you. I appreciate that. You might be a redneck if you slow dance to a ringtone. Oh, Rome. That's good. That's good. That's funny. That's funny. Yep, that was a good one. PTSD is hard, I think, if the people who have the adult and child versions could help each other, maybe start in a group or something and talk. I don't know. Chris Redneck? Yeah, he misspelled. Really? I didn't know that. Warm water. Yes. Right, Mona. I resisted because I didn't want to smoke. Vaping about killed me. You guys know I quit. I've been done for months now with my vaping. I do not have any nicotine going inside my body whatsoever. I quit months ago. So proud of myself. I didn't think I could. I really didn't think I could. Mike from MT Homestead has a support group for veterans. Sergeant talks on Tuesday. Yes, he does. It's what? I didn't hear you. What? It's what? When children get it, we have to rewire our brains. Very young to cope, but adults getting it's hard to deal with so suddenly. That's true. Yes. Yeah. Yep. I agree. Uh huh. You might be a redneck if you've ever been sweet talked with the words "you smell like bacon and freedom." Oh, there it is from Carrie and Mona. Yeah, and it's spelled just like that too. Mona's tried to get me to use it for a while now. I never did buy any. The adults could help us if we were stuck somewhere and don't want to grow up. Funny sounding, but true. That is true. I know, you're right. I know. Yeah. Some people are just mean, Cactus. You're a good person. I am a good judge of character, and all of us are here most every day because you're awesome. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you, sweetie. That means a lot to me. Yeah, it does, because you've barely seen me talk, and you've only heard me speak. You haven't met me in person. So, thank you. I really do appreciate that. You can put it in a nebulizer too. Ah, okay. Right on, Miss Cactus. Yep. You know you're in Arizona when turning on the cold tap feels like you're filling your cup from a crock pot. Pretty much. Pretty much. Me too, Cactus. Over many years now, I have to heal my lungs. Yeah, I know, Carrie. I know. Yeah, healing your lungs is super important. Morning, Mini Cactus Army. I'm late. You're okay, Tony. It's all right. Happy Thursday to you. It's nice to see you. You know you're in Arizona if taking a cold shower in July is more like getting steamed like broccoli. Only people who are not happy with themselves are mean to others. Oh, what an excellent point. What an excellent point. Yeah, Deb. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I was in fine shape when I quit, but it caught up with me. Now I have to heal my lung. Got you, Carrie. I will be forced to after surgery. Will be in the hospital and rehab for 6 weeks. Yeah, Mona. Honey, you better start something soon. Change it up somehow, because you're going to have one heck of a time. You really will. I would definitely meet you and hang out, plus go rock county with you. Yeah, I've got somebody, I think, I've got a friend of mine, I think we might go rock hunting on Sunday, hopefully, as long as Saturday doesn't kill me. So, yeah, there might be one or two people out here that are actually going to go rock hounding with me. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been able to rock hound with anybody else, and I would like to. I think that would be fun. If you go grocery shop at Tractor Supply Company, you might be a redneck. There is good folks in this stream. I really like all of you. I feel very welcome here. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you do. And they say it takes as long as you've had the symptoms to heal. Oh, wow. Really? Interesting. Okay. You can cook ramen with the tap water in Arizona summer. Almost. Almost you could. My live from yesterday did not save. Oh, it didn't? Huh. Oh my gosh, on the other channel, the mods there were known as the Mean Girls. Oh, really? Be right back. 15 minutes. Okay. I don't know if I'll still be live in 15 minutes. I guess we'll see. Even your beer in the fridge is jealous of how warm the faucet water gets during the summer in Arizona. Oh. Rachel's finally going back to school after an entire week of being home and being sick and coughing her head off and having an intermittent fever. She's finally going back to school. So, yay. Yay, team, on that one. That's sad, Ro. Mean Girls. Well, they need Jesus. Yep, I agree. On cinnamon mouth patch helps me, Mona. I prefer 4 milligrams. Ah, cinnamon mouth patch. What worked for me last time when I quit smoking actual cigarettes was the cappuccino flavored Nicorette lozenges. I had coffee in my mouth all the time, but it was nicotine. And I quit with those, but that was years ago. I mean, years ago. And then when I started getting a headache after every cigarette I smoked, that was time to quit cigarettes, period. So I did that and switched to vaping. I think I vaped for the last 8 years, 8 or 9. I went through a few vapes, about 4 or 5, and I'm done now. And it's nice to be done. But I will say this, I still think about and occasionally crave nicotine. I'll be like, man, I want a cigarette, not a vape. And I find that interesting. My brain goes directly to a cigarette instead of vaping. I don't know why that is, but it does. But I've quit. I've absolutely quit. So, yeah. They will keep me knocked out for a while with meds because I do not feel pain, so they will keep me on payment. Got you. Uh huh. Got you. Right on there, Cactus. Thank you. I'm still on a 14 milligram patch. Are you? Okay. Okay. I plan to make cinnamon toothpicks. Oh, yeah, those are good. Those are good. Yeah, for sure. I will be watching very closely. I just don't want to fight out of a situation that started on New York, if that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jesus is my life support, then coffee is second place. We have a local roaster in Guthrie. It's so darn good. Oh, cool. Oh, right on. Hi, MT Homestead. How are you? Morning. Happy Thursday. Oh, a turkey is looking in my window. Not everybody can say that on my live stream. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Continued prayers for Terry. MT is Mike and Terry. He has a pretty decent channel. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He has a homestead channel, just like Hardknack Farms. Um, so his wife Terry has had surgery recently. So that's why a few of us are asking, just checking in on her, making sure she's doing good and recovering like she should be. I read your community post last night, and it was from Terry herself, so that was cool. Yeah. Y'all, the neighbor has loose chickens across the street, and I found out when our grapevine fizzled out and the grapes fell on the ground, they ate them all. It was a good snack for them. It's a good snack for them. I think New York City just opened up a downfall. That will hurt a lot of taxpayers. Yes. But those who live off the government will like it for sure. They're going to like it when it first starts out with everything being free. That's what we were talking about earlier. They will like it. The lower income people will appreciate and like the fact that everything is free. But when the companies and the people who employ the people start moving out and packing up and leaving, what do you think's going to happen? Who's going to share that burden? So, you know, it's a matter of time. And he cannot implement the city run grocery stores. He cannot himself implement the rent control. He himself cannot raise the minimum wage to $30 all by himself. I was going to tell you earlier when Arizona passed their law about raising the minimum wage. It was back in 2016. Arizona's Proposition 206 passed. And the way Arizona's Proposition 206 was written is that every January following 2016, after it passed, the minimum wage gets raised by so much until it reaches $15 an hour. Right now, Arizona's minimum wage is $14.70. $14.70 minimum wage here. So that's what happened in Arizona. Now, let me tell you, our prices are ridiculous. everywhere. And our electric bills and our water rates keep climbing. But we know why that's happening too. I see them today wandering around. I bet Terry's doing better day by day. Good. Thank you, Chris. Mike, we're all sick of what happened in New York. Yeah, New York is going to be taxed to the hilt. Yep. Nothing's free. Someone has to pay for it. Agreed. Someone always has to pay. Maybe they want some taxpayers to leave and take over the land. I don't know. I don't know, Wild Edibles. We don't know what's in their heads. Yeah, buy New York City, right? All that stuff he said reminds me of an indentured servant. Uh huh. Yeah, it's going to become very interesting for New York. Every time we hear something out of there, well, you voted for it. That's going to be the standard answer. You know that? If and when people, that's how I'm going to say it. If and when people start complaining about New York City and the policies and what he's doing and the things he wants to implement, they start complaining. Yeah. Well, you voted for it. You voted for it. So it's all about to become very interesting. 1760 here in Ontario. Wow. Minimum wage is 1760? Wow. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. My goodness. Oh. His campaign was like a high school kid running for class president, promising free lunches and pizza parties over Friday. I just see a mass exodus out of the state. Just don't come to Oklahoma. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas Stacker were in here just a little bit ago, and they said, "Don't come to Texas." I didn't vote for it. I know because you're not in the city. I know. I know. Lots of expensive land and lots of people. It's a huge possibility, Wild Edibles. I have no idea. I have no idea. So, thank you, Chris, for sharing everybody's link. That's right, MT. Yeah. Those that are taking advantage of the system, they will probably be assigned a job to help pay for all that crap. Socialism isn't what they think it is. I know. Rent for a room is $1,000. Wow. 1550 in New York State. Wow. Yeah, ours in Arizona, our minimum wage will keep increasing every year. Uh, January of 26, it will go up again until it reaches $15 an hour. That's what our minimum wage will stop at finally. It's $15 an hour. Desert Armory, good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Rent an apartment 2,000, house 4,000. Wow. New York City minimum wage is 1650. Okay. Thank you, Chris. You're the best. Yep. He's awesome. That's what Hogan today. That's what Hogan today, the Germans and Hogan's Heroes TV show when the Germans were trying to kill Hitler. Yeah. Uh-huh. Thank you, Chris. Lost electricity for a few. Oh. When we went down to Australia, the minimum wage was over $19 an hour, but the cost of living was so high you had to make that. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Didn't know that. Everyone will be cooking at home. No one will be able to afford to go out and eat. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what he does first. We don't have a choice. He won. All right. Now, we don't live in New York City, including Stormy. She does not live in this city. She lives in North New York, she said. Um, Let's see what happens, and let's see how many people start complaining about it. I'm curious. I really am. Everyone will be cooking. Student wages in Ontario is 1660. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. It really is. I make fresh veggies daily. I eat peas every day. There's several of you that don't like peas, but I eat peas every day. I love them. They're good. I can't afford to eat out. I make my own food and shop sales, but I prefer my own food anyway. Wild edibles, I don't like going out to eat anymore. I really don't like to going out to eat as much as I used to. I don't prefer it. I can cook better, healthier food for myself. The food that's out there is really crappy. I mean, I can go to Culver's occasionally and get their chicken. I like to go to Popeyes and get their shrimp. However, the last time I went to Popeyes and got their shrimp, their popcorn shrimp, half of it was just breading and there was no shrimp in it. So, yeah, not real thrilled. Sorry, meant told. Too big a thumb typing text. Got you. Oklahoma's minimum wage is $7.25 per hour, which is the federal minimum wage. A higher rate of $9 per hour is proposed for 2025 through a ballot initiative. Ah, okay. Yeah, McDonald's here starts at 16 an hour. Wow. Peas are very good. I love peas. Used to put them in my tacos when I was growing up. Oh, I just found a 10-pound bag of beets for $5.99. Cooked them up this morning to warm up the house. There you go. There you go. That's a good deal. Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. So, like I said, we're going to have to wait and see what this socialist communist thinks he wants to do to New York, how much people are actually going to put up with it, and what's actually going to happen. I just don't know. I already canned so many pickled beets. I think I'm freezing these ones to eat quicker later. It takes hours to cook beets. I wouldn't know. I don't cook beets. Fast food sucks. Yep. One tomato, 4 carrots, 1 onion, cauliflower, broccoli, mushrooms, olives oil, salt, pepper, parmesan, cheese at 20 minutes. Cook 400. Yeah, that'd be good. Fast food's so modified, you don't know what you're eating. It is. It's horrible. It is. It's horrible. Yep. Right on. Everybody have a great day. You too. You too. Have an awesome Thursday. Then I eat meat. Got you. Back. Just noticed the little gold Jesus on my cross necklace has fallen off. I just have the cross now. Oh no. I'm sorry you lost it, Tony. I'm sorry you lost it. That's a bummer. I hope you find it. I really do. I was just getting ready to shut down. Um, this was a good conversation. Appreciate your guys' thoughts and opinions. I was going to do I remember I was going to do StreamYard and let people talk, but I just forgot about it. So I just now remembered. More prayers for all of you. Thank you. Hi, Lena. Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Hugs and blessings. See you on the lives from Branson this week. Sounds good, Mona. Eat your veggies. Yep. Everybody should eat their veggies. You guys have an amazing day. No matter what. Happy Thursday to you. You guys take care. And I'll see you again. Bye, everyone. Bye.